This tutorial will show you how to use the stamp tools in Photoshop. This tutorial assumes you already have your picture open in Photoshop. First, we'll open the Clone Source palette from the Window menu. Now, select the Clone Stamp tool. The Clone Stamp tool creates an exact copy of its source. To select the source, hold down the Alt key and click in the image. Now, click and drag in the image. As you can see, an exact copy of the ship has been cloned into the image. Photoshop can store up to 5 clone sources per image. These sources are erased once you close the image. Click to store another source. Hold down Alt and click to select a new source. Click and drag in the image. The original ship has been erased from the image. In order to get a more seamless transition, you may need to select several sources around the object you are trying to add or remove. Now, we will learn how to use the Pattern Stamp tool, which is useful for adding textures to an image. Right-click the Clone Stamp tool. Select the pattern stamp. Click and drag in the image to paint the pattern. The pattern is much too dark for this image. We will press Ctrl+Z to undo. First, turn down the opacity. Now, click the arrow to show more pattern choices. Choose another pattern. Click and drag in the image. The clouds at the top now have more texture than before. If you don't see a texture you like, you can load other presets. Click the arrow. Click to expand the menu. Select a different set of patterns. Click OK. Now, choose a pattern. Click and drag where you want to add texture. More texture has been added to the water at the bottom. This is the end of the tutorial. You now know how to use the stamp tools in Photoshop.